Kia ora guys, Bird here. Welcome to episode 20 of Thaumcraft 5. As you can see, we are in a wheat field. Oh yes, today we're going to hopefully try and get this wheat farm up and running today. I actually need to get my boots if I want to get back out of here without breaking anything. Oh no, apparently I do need to risk it. Okay, anyway. So, the problem with the wheat farm here. Let's go ahead and recap by entering the Golemancy tab here. We needed to get the harvest seal first of all unlocked to be able to actually harvest up the crops and then hopefully replant them back. The problem though is that in order for a golem to use it, if I get my Golemancer's bell out here, it's under here. Yep, right click it, there we go. The required traits are deft and smart. We already know what unlocks smart, that's the biothermic mind head thing I think. But the deft trait has eluded us for quite some time here. Oh, can I actually, anyway, so this has been holding us up, right? We cannot get this thing going without the deft trait. So, and by the way, the reason that it's holding us up is because we haven't unlocked the golem part that is going to be able to do it. We've only got these two arms right here. So, we need to go into the Thaumonomicon and do a little bit more research. I've received some tip-offs from you guys that it's probably going to be something up here that we need to get. So, I think we're going to get started by getting the Material Studies Clay, Advanced Clay Crafting. This is just a purchasable for 2 experience levels. So when I get that, what does that have to say? Clay is not particularly strong, light or durable, but it is easy to work, highly resistant to fire, and lighter than iron. Basically, the perfect choice for a thaumaturge on the budget. Alright, cool, and so apparently that did not get that thing for us. Let's keep going here. Gold for 3 XP levels. Material Studies brass. Oh no, that's brass, okay. Yeah, brass is playing into this. Of course it is. So advanced brass crafting. While brass is softer than iron, it is still quite sturdy and well suited to fine mechanical constructs. In your opinion, it is the best mundane material for Golemancy purposes, and you wouldn't dream of crafting intricate metals from any other material. It is quite pleasing to the eye as well, yes. So we get the brass gear here, which I think I already knew how to make. And then we've got the brass plate right there. Oh, okay, so that's just kind of a rehash of those things right there. So if I go in here now, have I got it? Have I got it? Fine, that got it. One of those two got it, guys. It doesn't even say. It's supposed to say if there's something new unlocked, like on these other ones. I think it's supposed to say something like this: additional golem parts, Azanor. So that's a small little typo bug thing. There are a couple of typos and stuff in the, particularly in the Golemancy tab that I've noticed making these episodes here. So it's either brass or clay here that appears to have finally unlocked these deft manipulators. So what do they actually take to make? So that's the basic hand. And then it just looks like it takes a few more greatwood planks and brass gears and stuff like that. But we're also going to need a smart golem. Let's see, so we've got the smart head, perceptive head, that's not going to help us here, biothermic head. So that gives you the best of both worlds, I think. It makes them both see further and smarter, but I think we'll just go with the smart guy for now, just go on the cheap. So that's going to take 4 greatwood planks, 4 brass gears, a biothermic mind. Now what kind of golem do I want to go with here? I could go with iron, I could go with the clay. Is there any benefit to using this guy? He is fireproof, but he is fragile. I think that's just because of the smart thing though. This golem is crafted from brass. It is not as sturdy as iron or as blah blah. Okay, that's the same as before. Oh no, allows a superior construction method. Much lighter frame, so it's like lighter than iron, I think. I guess we should be paying attention down here. So clay's got that. So okay, iron has 11. Yeah, so brass is kind of a middle ground between, you know, sort of weaklings like wood and iron, I suppose. Okay, I think I'll go with. Yeah, I think we'll just go with the basic greatwood golem here as well. Just go on the cheap, as I said. So let me just go ahead off camera, guys, and assemble these materials. You guys have seen these before, I think. Let's just recap the recipe for the biothermic mind. Oh no, what was it? Is it a biothermic mind? No, it is a biothermic mind. Okay, so I will need to do the infusion here. Okay, I'll bring you guys back in for this infusion then. Welcome back, folks. I haven't finished crafting the necessary materials yet, but this is the first time that this has happened, really, where I basically need to do some recipes that require some vis in the arcane work table there. So I have my Thaumaturge robes on here for the first time, as you can see. Looking pretty awesome with that blue dye. You have to dye them a couple of times to get them nice and blue like that. Let's see, I also have some apprentices' rings on so that I can get some sweet discounts to make the, what's this guy here? Just the basic clockwork mind, as I recall, yeah. So get one of those things flowing, very cool. And I think the other things that I need for the biothermic mind were a brain and a clock, okay. Let's see, I've got some brains right here. Oh man, I think I just need to clear out this inventory because holy crap, that is pretty crazy in there. Alright, cool, that's the inventory clear. Let's just get some gold here together to make ourselves another one of my favourite items in the game, the clock. Because I am literally too lazy to stare at the sun for a couple of seconds. It is really handy when you're wondering what time it is when you're coming up out of a cave or something. I just always have it on me. Do you guys have any weird little things like that about your Minecraft character? I mean, I just always have this in slot 9, all of the time, as soon as I can get one. That's what my first 4 gold goes towards. Okay, so we've got the materials here to make this clockwork mind. I've got some Machina and Cognitio. I've just stolen the Machina jar that I have down in the Golem press, Golemancer's workshop. I just use levers to get that. And the Cognitio here, a little bit of an interesting story. I would typically get or use paper for something like this, because paper's, you know, it comes from sugarcane basically, so that would be a really nice thing to get it. But I noticed that I don't have any exonemies at the moment, and a really nice way to get exonemies is to actually burn down zombie brains, and it's got a decent amount of cognitio in there as well. So now I've got a whole other jar full of cognitio sitting in my nether hub at the moment. But okay, let's get these items on the pedestales. Zombie brain down, and we should have enough essentia here to get things flowing. Get things a-flowing. Now you can see I've got some more essentia in here. These are the essentias used to make a Sword of the Zephyr. You've probably noticed by now that I have crafted up a... Well, this is my second Sword of the Zephyr now. The first one that I got was Looting 3 and Sharpness 4. So that was a fairly nice one for, you know, if you want to kill a bunch of the chickens and get all of the stuff out of them, or leather or whatever. It's a great... those kind of swords are great for killing a lot of guys at once and getting a lot of loot, so I like to keep that around, but unfortunately that has some breaking on it. Alright, we got the biothermic mind here. So yeah, this guy is kind of nice as a zombie killer. Yeah, so we got the biothermic mind here. Yeah, let's go ahead and follow rule number 1 of Thaumcraft and scan that guy up. Nothing new in there, that's kind of okay. So that's actually only one piece of the puzzle here. Let's see what else we need. We need 4 brass gears, a couple of great wood, and my jar of machina that I left back up there. Let's grab that really quick. I have a habit of leaving the jars around up there. So we need 4 brass gears. That might actually use up the most of my reserve brass here, to be honest. Let's see, that's 4 times 4 is 16. Yeah, so I've only got just enough. I'll need to get some more brass. I like to keep at least like one of everything in there, so... I've got some more iron. You only need 4 iron for brass gears. Huge fan of that. So get those guys and that's all the brass gears that we need. Alright, so, and the last thing that we needed was some great wood. I've got a little bit of that in reserve. I haven't chopped down a full great wood tree yet, so I'm not... bounding. That's probably going to be the guy I want to chop down. I don't really want to go for that one just because it, you know, it's just kind of the first one that we had. It looks cool. Where am I trying to go? Over here! Right, so I've received some reports, by the way, that this Golem press might not actually work now. One of my friends was trying it out and was not having any success. So we've got everything that we need. We've got smart and deft on this little Golem dude. Let's do it. Oh my. Okay, now that seems to have done the trick. It's using the essentia up, that definitely. I'm hearing noise. And there we go, that's the Golem out. Hang on, rank 0. 0 out of 1,000. Okay. So now he can do that stuff. So he's got deft and stuff on there, so he should, in theory, work with this farm now. If I bonk him down here... Okay, yes. Okay, so he's doing his thing. But he's just gonna go and just go crazy on that, so... We need to actually kind of motor along here and pick up the arcane seals that are over here in the chicken farm. I'll need to get some more arcane seals going. Hey, bro. No, shift right, click. Get out of the way, dudes. Don't make me... Okay, let's just... Dude, you're asking for it. Okay. Okay, we managed to get out of there relatively unscathed. Is he planting stuff? Perhaps not. Just another problem to add to the collection of problems that this farm already has. Just go ahead and throw the steel store, you know what I mean. I'll throw that down there, and that should be pretty much good to go. So he's going to harvest all that up. Is he going to actually collect any of this stuff? I think he will eventually get around to collecting this stuff, but I think we just need to expand this a little bit. Is that the right size? That's not the right size. Go up one block. Okay, so that's on the wheat block there now. Okay, so let's just step back and probably get a time lapse going or something, or let's just wait around and see what happens here. He's got one thing left to do, but he's not going to replant, is he? No, he is replanting. Oh my, look at this. He's going to collect some stuff up. Yeah, he is actually replanting. Is he going to replant things where he found it? He's only planted potatoes on the places where he dug it up, so perhaps he actually remembers. Yeah, he's putting carrots in the right spot too, I think. Yeah, this is actually really cool. He is remembering the places to put stuff. Oh no. Is that seeds right there? I can't actually tell. Let's get around here. Okay, they actually do look like seeds there. Right, I think I'm going to take a little bit of a cut here just to see if... Well, perhaps we'll do a time-lapse, actually. I think the time-lapse idea will be really cool, so we'll be right back. Welcome back, folks. I probably decided not to do a time-lapse there after all, because, I mean, it only took like a minute, and I had to sleep the night away, so bad timing on my part, unfortunately, there. Let's just go ahead and give this guy something to do. Pick some stuff up, my friend. Yeah, so it looks like now we've got ourselves pretty much an automatic wheat farm here, thanks to our little golem buddy here, and even though he's the basic golem, he actually seems to be able to get around our wheat farm here fairly quickly. Is he gonna pick those things up? There's some wheat over there for you to pick up, sir. Sir, you haven't finished replanting. You have something to harvest, even. Okay. Okay, replant that. Store the seeds. Okay, looks like he had to... There's kind of some little laggy situations going on here, sir. Yeah. Not 100% reliable, but, you know, close to like 90-ish%, I would say, on the reliability meter, which is a fair bit better than the 0% that we had at the start of the episode. Yeah. Okay. And we're going to see if we can work out some of the kinks in this automated wheat farm issue, but yeah, it's up and running now. I'm really very happy that we finally got to this point. It took a while. I've just noticed this guy's got like 4 claws on his hands there. And that guy could like rip somebody's eyeballs out. Guys, that's going to be it for this episode of Thaumcraft 5. Hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. Kia kaha, and I'll see you in the next one.